Hi, welcome to the D.Y.K.B Kids Healthy Yum Yum Eating. My name is Dominique Stewart, and I'm the Vice President of the D.Y.K.B Nonprofit Organization, as well as the designer and creator of the Kids Healthy Yum Yum Eating program. I'm so excited today. It's our second episode of Discussion Room. Today's topic is emotional intelligence and exercise. Please stick around to the end. We have a special guest. Thank you for joining us. Let's give Anna Chavez a warm welcome. Hi, Anna.
Thank you so much, Dominique. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm Anna Chavez. I have a 5-year-old son. He keeps me on my toes, too much energy. I really do miss those sleeping in days. And my background, I work as a hospital interpreter for the languages Spanish and English. So I've been in the healthcare industry for about, I want to say, a little bit over 20 years now. So it's been really rewarding working in healthcare. And I'm here to share my experiences as a mom as to, how can we better help our kids. So thank you so much for having me here.
Definitely. Thank you for sharing. So let's get into our discussion. So the first question is, what is emotional intelligence?
Yes, emotional intelligence. What I can share about my son's pre-K experience is they have the ability to be able to identify their feelings and how to manage those feelings, not only theirs, but also of others. So what it basically entails is having awareness, like they're able to express and identify those feelings, like, oh, mommy, I'm feeling scared because da 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 da, or I'm feeling mad, and then you carry on. So it's very important for them to learn how to identify those feelings. It also entails how to regulate. With regulation of those feelings, they won't have like outbursts
Right.
and then start screaming at you. So they know how to control those feelings and not be offensive or hurt others and hurt themselves too
Right.
while they're manifesting those feelings. Also, motivation, basically being able to accomplish their goals while they're feeling whatever high emotion or negative feelings, they're still able to focus and be able to complete those goals. And then finally, empathy, be able to understand other people's feelings, and social skills, how to build and maintain healthy relationships. So all of that is, in a nutshell, is what emotional intelligence is, and it's been around, and I think it's really awesome to learn about that. I'm very interested only because my son is really highly emotional. It all started with his speech delay, which was really hard for him to express himself. But slowly, we've been learning, and as I've been taught about emotional intelligence, it's not something that is learned from one day to the other. It takes time and it's a process, but it can be learned.
Oh, definitely. Why is it important?
There are a lot of benefits for our children to be emotionally intelligent. They have found that there is a link between being emotionally intelligent, which they call it the EQ. And then it also relates to it's tied to having high IQ, which is the intelligent quotient. So they have stated in research that there's a better performance in standardized tests. They have higher grades. They also, of course, have better relationships because they're not screaming at the person or having violent outbursts. So they're able to manage the conflict between them and the other person, and they're able to develop deeper friendships. Also, they are better successful as adults. They do state in that if kids, by the time they're 5 years old, if they're able to share, cooperate, follow directions, then they are more likely to obtain a college degree, as well as by the age of 25, have a full-time job. And also, I think very important is improved mental health. So those are all the benefits that a child can have by being emotionally intelligent. And yes, it does help. Sometimes I catch myself, I was going through a really stressful time. Mm-hmm. And I remember I was getting so frustrated, like I was like just talking under my breath. And it's true that the kids do copy what they
Yeah,
see.
no, definitely.
So it's very important as parents to be able to model that behavior for our kids.
Definitely. And be patient. Sometimes it's hard. We're all humans. So I definitely
Yes.
understand. It can get frustrating.
Yeah.
So tell me what resources are available.
Yes, they're over at schools. At my son's pre-K, I learned that they do have different programs. One of them is being the I have it written here, the social and emotional learning programs. It has the acronym SEL. And I took one. I participated in a 5-week workshop where they teach you how to be able to help your kids be able to identify the feelings, be able to share it with you, and how to manage and control those feelings. So definitely at school, reach out to them and see if they have any of those programs available or any upcoming workshops that you as a parent can go ahead and sign up and be able to learn and teach together with your and grow together with your child, because it also increases that bond with them and be able to learn emotional intelligence. Also, reaching out for mental health services, one-to-one counseling, to help the child learn how to manage those feelings. What are the different alternatives or solutions that they can find? And lastly, like those public library, your local public library, they have many books that can also cover stories about the feelings.
Feelings.
So yeah, definitely about feelings. I remember we checked out a few before the pandemic. I can't remember the title, but it was about a little girl and she would be so mad, and then she found ways on how to express that to her parents. So definitely all of those are great resources for us parents to help our kids.
Yeah, I think that's definitely important just because, of course, before the pandemic, a lot of people are around each other and they experience like different kids with different attitudes and breakdowns and stuff. So it's definitely good to teach them for themselves how to control themselves.
Oh yes, and definitely now that we've been enclosed, pretty much keeping that social distancing, it'll be very important to help our kids learn once they go back to in person. When and if that happens,
Yeah.
and I know this many of the schools are planning to go back in person teaching. So definitely getting our kids back on track on having self-awareness of their own feelings and their classmates' feelings as
Yeah,
well. Because we've
definitely.
been like socially distant, haven't really
Long
had much
time.
contact with each other. So that will be very interesting to see how our kids respond once they go back to being together again.
Yeah, definitely. I know a positive side while everybody's being quarantined was a lot. You don't hear a lot of kids being bullied and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
yeah, everybody's got to live, learn, and understand how to handle their situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why do kids need exercise?
Kids do need exercise to help them start building healthy habits. So that way, once they're as adults, they'll be able to take better care of themselves. And it's really a good thing because it helps them with their physical development, also like with good mental health, having clarity, clear thinking. So it has like many benefits for our kids to keep active. Also try to avoid obesity for our kids in the future, diabetes type 2, and other ailments that can come along with being overweight.
Yeah, definitely agree. Okay, so before we end here, do you have any advice or recommendations we can give our viewers about this topic?
Yes, I do have one piece of advice, something that I did learn from the social emotional learning program that I participated at my son's preschool. For parents, if they can, they gave us this feeling little poster. So this is something. Oh, I'm trying to see how. I think there we go. This is something that comes really helpful to be able to help our kids identify how they're feeling in that moment, and also helping our kids, like for example, if they're still very young, a toddler, 3 years old, and still don't know which words, and help them. Oh, are you feeling mad? And why are you feeling mad? Or you're excited because we're going to the park today? So providing the vocabulary for our kids so that way they can build on that emotional intelligence vocabulary and be able to better communicate to you how they're feeling. So that way they can better have awareness and be able to control. So if you're able to, as a parent, this is a great resource, having a little a feeling poster around to help our kids.
Nice. I like that. Definitely agree. Okay, so thank you so much. If you wanted to let all the viewers know how they can reach out to you, please go ahead and take the
Yes,
take the
thank
wheel.
you. Thank you so much. So if you have, if you would like to join my group, I do have a Facebook group. You can look me up under AMJ. Books are fun, and the word "and" between A and J is the symbol of "and." So AMJ Books Are Fun, and on Instagram we're available at AJ Books Are Fun. I think that's it. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of my email. Thank you so much, Dominique, for having me here. It was just a pleasure being here.
Thank you. So you guys make sure you check out A&J Books Are Fun. Reach out to Anna. If you guys have any other comments or advice, please comment below. Hit that like button and the notification bell. And we'll see you guys next time in the discussion room. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Dominique. Thank you, everyone.
Another great discussion room. Thank you guys all for watching. We truly appreciate your support. Please go to www.dykb.org. Please check out our website, check out our mission statement and our vision statement. Check out our youth programs. We have a reading program, a youth debate program, as well as the Kids Healthy Yum Yum Eating program. We have great membership perks, as well as volunteer opportunities. Please make sure you go ahead and check out, again, www.dykb.org. You can also donate. Anything is appreciated. We'll see you guys next time on another discussion room. Thank you, and you all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.